I have been using the Surface Pro 11 as my daily laptop for about 5 months now, and as a content creator, this 2-in-1 laptop has come close to being the perfect device for my everyday workflow. From content consumption to drafting proposals, scripting, designing, photo editing, and even video editing, it has been handling nearly everything I need seamlessly. But it still has a few quirks. There have been some noticeable improvements in performance. DaVinci Resolve is no longer in beta. You get the full ARM version. Lightroom feels a little smoother, and Adobe Premiere Pro is now officially available to download on the Surface Pro 11 from the Creative Cloud app through emulation. We are still waiting on the official ARM version of Premiere Pro, and hopefully it's released by the end of the year or by the first quarter of next year. Plus, there's talk about Google Drive being available for ARM laptops in the near future, and I'm very excited. Now, if you want to watch a more in-depth review of my overall experience with the Surface Pro 11, I will leave the link to the review video that I made 4 months ago. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about some updates. Let's go ahead and start with the wear and tear on the new and expensive Flex keyboard. So here's what the blue Alcantara keyboard looks like when it's brand new. And here's its condition after 5 months of use. There are some noticeable stains near the touchpad from resting my palm on it. This has developed yellowish smudges on the top area where it docks to the tablet, despite me not frequently touching that spot, which is a little odd. There's also some yellowing at the bottom of it in this raised section. While the blue Flex keyboard looks stunning right out of the box, you might want to consider other color options due to a possible yellowing staining issue. I say possible because I haven't seen widespread complaints about this, so it may not affect all the blue Flex keyboards. So if durability is your priority, the black version is likely to stand the test of time much better. The battery life on the Surface Pro 11 has been fantastic, lasting me through an entire day of planning, outlining videos, replying to emails, and streaming content. I am typically getting around 9 to 11 hours of battery life, which is impressive. I have seen online claims of people getting 15 hours of battery life, which is insane. I have not been able to recreate this since I do have the display set to 120Hz and the brightness usually at 40 to 60%. However, during more intensive tasks like photo and video editing, the battery life dips, lasting me about 5 to 6 hours in Adobe Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. This is where the Ugreen Nextload power bank has your back. With its massive 20,000 mAh capacity and a powerful 130W output, it keeps my setup charged and ready to tackle any video project, and it can fully charge an iPhone 15 4 times. Huge thanks to Ugreen for sponsoring this video. This power bank is incredibly compact and lightweight at just 472 grams. With a sleek column design, it doesn't take up too much space in your bag, making it perfect for your travels or your daily commute. Where it really shines is with the 100W super fast charging through a single USB-C port. You can even charge up to 3 devices at once, from laptops to phones, with trickle charging for smaller devices. I have personally charged my Surface Pro 11 from 0 to 50% in just 30 minutes using the included cable. And there's still 46% battery remaining on the power bank to charge my phone or earbuds. I have also been using it to charge my camera and a small video light, so this has been a perfect addition to my on-the-go setup. One of my favorite features is the TFT display, which shows real-time info on power level, charging speed, and the remaining charging time until the power bank is empty. And the best part, it's airline approved, making it the perfect power solution whether you're heading to the office or catching your flight. Ugreen offers a smaller 12,000 mAh model with the same 100W output. Plus, it also offers a 25,000 mAh model with a 200W output for even more power. So if you're looking for a reliable power solution, the Ugreen Nextload power bank is a must-have. Check out the link in the description to get yours today. So stay powered up and let's get back to the video. As a content creator, I spend around 70% of my time using this laptop for intensive tasks like photo and video editing. So first off, this laptop struggles with editing 10-bit video, whether it's H.264 or H.265. 10-bit footage seems to be a little too intensive for DaVinci Resolve. There is constant frame drops when I'm just playing the video, and the overall experience feels a little sluggish. Oddly enough, the beta version of DaVinci Resolve handled these formats a lot better, although the exports were still a little rough. If you mainly record in H.265 10-bit or H.264 10-bit, consider switching to H.264 8-bit for smoother playback in DaVinci Resolve. Editing 4K footage at 30 frames per second and in 8-bit is significantly smoother than working with higher frame rates or 10-bit files. So these are the changes you will have to make to your video recording format if you want to have smooth editing playback in DaVinci Resolve, especially for those handling larger files or working with a little more complex edits. So Adobe Premiere Pro is finally available to download from the Creative Cloud, so you don't need to sideload it. Surprisingly, in Adobe Premiere Pro, 10-bit footage runs smoothly, and I have had no issues editing H.264 10-bit footage, though there are occasional drop frames. Switching the settings to best performance or keeping it plugged in improves stability, and setting the display resolution to 1/2 gives you a smoother scrubbing on the timeline. This setup is ideal for editing 1-minute YouTube shorts or 2-minute TikTok videos with light transitions and text graphics. However, exporting longer videos isn't optimal on this device. I strongly recommend getting this laptop with 32GB of RAM for frequent 4K video editing. The 16GB RAM model that I have has been performing well, but I have only been editing videos no longer than 2 minutes. Now if you're editing 1080p videos, this is more than powerful enough to do long 5 to 10 minute videos with light text and overlays. So exporting a 60-second clip with audio and captions took approximately 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So you can generally expect a 3 to 5 minute export time for similar projects with light graphics and text overlays. Another downside about trying to edit 10-bit video on here is that you can't view the thumbnails of the videos, and the Curios software that allows you to view thumbnails is not compatible with ARM. So it's been a pain trying to figure out which clip is which. Now this is not an issue with 8-bit video, just to let you know. Now once you import the 10-bit video in Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, you can view the thumbnails inside the software. This is only an issue when you're trying to view the thumbnails in the File Explorer. When it comes to Photoshop and Lightroom, the performance has been consistently strong. I usually do light photo editing in Lightroom and use Photoshop for creating thumbnails for my videos. So with photo editing, the Surface Pro 11 has been handling these apps surprisingly well. So the thermals on the Surface Pro 11 are impressive. It stays cool during regular use and only warms up slightly when exporting videos, which is normal. It's mildly warm to the touch when exporting my YouTube shorts with Adobe Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. The fan is also nearly silent, only kicking in when exporting videos or charging and editing at the same time. Even then, it's not very loud. The max this has reached is 43 decibels, which is pretty quiet. Now let's go ahead and talk about a few issues that I ran into on the last 5 months. So when the Surface Flex keyboard battery is low, it doesn't always respawn after detaching it. I often need to detach it and reattach it a few times to get it to work. The blue light filter occasionally fails to activate, and the laptop sometimes boots up only to immediately shut off the display, requiring a second power on attempt. Adjusting the brightness can feel sluggish, and when taking screenshots, the display occasionally becomes overly bright just for the screenshot, which can be inconvenient if you share screenshots often. A quick restart typically resolves these issues, though I find myself restarting this laptop more frequently than I ever did with my Intel Power Surface Pro. Now let's switch gears and talk about what I love about the 11th generation of the Surface Pro. What I really love about the Surface Pro is how fluid and sturdy the kickstand is, making it incredibly versatile. I also like how smoothly it transitions from being used as a tablet with the stylus to using it as a laptop with the keyboard. If you get the Flex keyboard, you can even use it wirelessly when detached, which is incredibly convenient. I definitely recommend getting a keyboard for this device as it significantly improves the experience. The display is also impressively bright, making it usable in a variety of lighting conditions. While I don't work outdoors often with my laptop, the few times that I haven't had any issues seeing what's on my display. Overall, this 2-in-1 X Elite laptop is a strong choice, offering a balanced experience with a solid performance across most tasks. Its dual functionality as both a tablet and a laptop makes it incredibly versatile, with each mode delivering a smooth user experience. I'd recommend it to anyone seeking a device that's both flexible and convenient for a wide range of applications. Now for those of you interested in getting this for 4K video editing, I would recommend it if you plan on doing simple 4K video editing like YouTube shorts or TikTok videos with not many graphic effects. I will go ahead and leave the link to this laptop and both the Signature and Flex keyboard. Despite some minor issues with the Flex keyboard, I found the detachable design very handy. It adds a lot of convenience, even though I do wish it was a bit more affordable. There are some pretty good deals for the regular Signature keyboard, and I will leave a link to it in the description. Alright, so that wraps it up for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more tech related content, and I will see you on the next one.